Hey guys, and welcome back to the post-game of Pokemon Ultra Sun. I'm gonna be honest, temporarily, like while we were setting up, I forgot he did that. But anyway, welcome to the second floor of the Team Rainbow Rocket mansion slash castle slash weirdly shaped bodega. Yeah, we gotta find a switch and we gotta find a key card, one on either side of the floor. So let's see how the East Wing fares us.
It's slowly starting to turn into a Resident Evil type of game, where we need the key card, we need a switch, there's the shotgun in this room, but there's this boss, but we have to save this guy, so we have to go back here to get the antidote, that kind of deal.
Wow, you're certainly a gamer.
That is true, I do play video games when I have spare time. I don't have spare time anymore!
Give me your time! Give me minutes!
Yeah, I need minutes, I need hours, I need days, weeks even, although I do have a 9-day vacation coming up, so that's going to be pretty good.
Oh, sweet.
I am going to New York to visit my sister, actually.
Awesome. You're going to spend the entire time playing video games to catch up, since that's what you're bitching about?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna, hang out with my sister, who I haven't seen in a while, probably, but I guess video games are on the menu.
You know, if there's time, go, Titanic Pony! Unleash your power!
I'm really thrilled to be here. Yes, I've got some tectonic rage. You have no idea how angry I am.
He ate the cake of rage. He loved it.
That cake of rage. I really, really want a cake of rage now. What flavor is the cake of rage? Is it like chocolate? No, it's like devil's food cake. It's got to be devil's food cake.
No, it's got to be like flavors that don't contrast very well, like blueberry and orange. I can't imagine they taste very nice together.
It's just a shitty fruitcake. That's what it is, isn't it?
The cake of rage is a fruitcake. Nice.
That's so perfect. Oh man, that's going to be the most memorable Christmas.
Wonderful. Alright, let's see what type of Team Rocket puzzles we're working with here. Ah yes, the statues. If you get spotted by one, it's not like in the original games where a grunt will come along and fight you. You'll actually get teleported back to the start of the room, so you got to turn them in the correct way so you can get past.
I do not remember that puzzle at all. Was that in the original game?
I want to hazard a guess and say it was in Gen 4, but it may be wholly original and just done in the style of a Team Rocket thing, who knows?
Yeah, I'm fixing to say, because I legit do not remember that puzzle in the original game. It was mostly just teleporter rooms.
And now we have more statues, more Meowths.
Now, Meowth's a little bit too popular around here. Yeah, just fuck it, we'll just fight this guy now.
This guy's a Meowth in human clothing.
That's distressing, and he really needs some help.
I love it just saying Meow Meow wants to fight.
It turns out Meowth can only talk because he stole the speaking ability from this man right here.
The lore is deep and luscious.
I suppose. It's not really that luscious, it's more gamey and thick.
That's actually more lewd than saying luscious. I don't even know where I picked the term luscious up from. It just dropped into my vocabulary one day and then never, booked a flight out.
See, the thing is about being on the internet is that you're exposed to way too lewd shit when you don't really want to. You're just browsing fucking normally. But somebody's got their near-hinted porn-at memes over here, and you just kind of absorb it into your semi-conscious, even though you don't really want to, you know what I mean?
Just a minute, I'm responding to something Volk said on Skype.
Well, at least he's giving us the play-by-play. Thank you, Tom.
No, he just wanted to redo a Spot PC episode, and I said yeah, because you know me. I love retakes.
When are you going to do Spot a PC games about games that I care about?
Do you have any suggestions instead of being a passive-aggressive cunt?
Well, can I give you a suggestion and still be a passive-aggressive cunt? I'm really good at that.
Well, you won't be you if you didn't, so go ahead.
Okay, well, I really actually, I think a legit great idea for Spot a PC. Cover some of the Apogee games, man, like Duke and Keen and Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure and, all that kind of shit, because I freaking love those games, and it would be really cool to see you guys actually kind of try them out.
Breach is fine. Megabytes needs redoing. Oh no, I may have spoiled stuff. Work it out. Work out what games we're playing.
Is that Megabyte Punch?
Yes, it is.
I have played Megabyte Punch, actually. It's good. It just gets really fucking hard down the line, and it just gets unfucking fair, in my opinion. It just gets, ridiculous, so I never actually beat it. I got far, though.
Very good, very good. Alright, I said, THA says, do Apogee games in all caps.
Well, thank you. You put it in all caps so he can get the idea that I'm legit just screaming at this, Tim.
Well, that's just your regular volume. I don't want to break the illusion.
Well, that's true. I guess I don't have anything beyond that.
I'm sad now. I shouldn't have said that. Oh no, I'm a human with actual feelings.
Yeah, you gotta stop having those, man. They're just, it's just a detriment.
It really is. It really is. So this is basically it until we reach the boss, who I've honestly forgotten. It could be Cyrus, it could be Lysandre. It's definitely not Get It.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, after Gen 3, you kind of forget the bosses of that, like I told you, man. It's like, Lysandre and Cyrus or whatever, they're just, you don't really remember them that much.
Oh, he says, Apogee Games, this is a fucking Skype recap episode. Apogee Games proper or 3D Realms?
Both. Early 3D Realms, though, like, I'm talking Duke Nukem 3D.
Both, but early 3D Realms. Why don't I just fucking, like, screen capture Skype and just, like, put that over the footage if all I'm going to talk about is Skype?
You may as well just spoil everything, you know? It reminds me of, like, those Japanese gaming magazines. Like, you remember when Dragon Ball FighterZ was coming out? We didn't know who it is. And it was fucking spoiling everything left and right. Spoiling that Android 21 is in this game and she's a Android Majin and there's half of her. And it's just like, the game isn't even out yet, guys. Come on.
Oh, well. Such is spoiler culture, I suppose. This is actually a pretty easy room, because I think all you have to do is change one thing, and unless you get the item, or want to get the item, you can just go, like, right ahead.
I would imagine the item isn't worth it, although later on we're probably going to get a note in the comments saying it was extremely worth it.
Volk's asking me all these questions. Dude, I'm recording right now. I'll go into details later, don't worry. Mwah, love you.
Good. That little end at the there, you didn't really have to vocalize it?
No, I didn't actually. Look, it's a joke, alright? We do Let's Plays, sometimes absurd is humorous part and parcel of it.
Yeah, I guess we just have to explain it, otherwise I don't get it.
Oh, yeah. Always two there are. Always, like, guarding the boss's room.
Really must be awkward when you're just trying to send email. Yeah, I would imagine they just email each other for stuff, because otherwise they gotta walk all the way over here, they gotta do the teleporter maze. Well, they probably have cheating teleports, which just kind of let them go to where they need to go. I guess it's the idea of a security system.
And then there was that one really terrible incident where tried to do a pincer attack, and that one female grunt ended up in space.
That's true, and I think she got split in half, too. That's what happens when your teleporters go awry. You haven't seen that movie, have you?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I was just looking at emails this time. Emails, Skype, social media, that's all my channel is right now.
Pretty much. I mean, listen, look, you're on YouTube, and you've got to maintain a very strong social media presence to get your name out there and, you know, promote yourself and synergize and strategize and all those other buzzwords that they throw at you when you're really just trying to make videos for a living and avoid having a real job. And trust me, I would be right there with you, personally.
Real job. Like, if you're earning money for it and you're contracted, that's a real job. Shit, even if you take cash in hand and declare it on your tax forms, that's a real job. Don't give me that fucking elitist bullshit. I'm not even one of those guys who gets offended by that shit, but it's so stupid.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like, I really do think, like, shit, man. You fucking, if people were to start paying me, like, right now, just to make fucking videos, so they, fuck it, I'll take it. You know what else we could be doing? We could be fucking, well, you could be at a call center for once. There's a good dark future for you. There's that. Or you could be doing shit like having some fucking back-breaking labor job that's shit hours, shit pay. Fuck me, man. I don't care if it is a real job or not. You pay me to make videos. Fuck it, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, the response to that is, though, it's like, oh, it's not just back-breaking labor and office work. Go away. I ain't got time to listen to your mature bullshit.
Sorry, I'm also just too arrogant. I'll just be like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I like the most, and it's gonna be videos, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I like talking over games too much. Also, I'm mentally ill and physically ill, so kiss my ass, thank you very much. Wow, I'm passive-aggressive as shit. To no one in particular, no one said anything to me. I just started ranting.
To be fair, there is a Firo on screen, so I've kind of stopped paying attention myself.
He should learn to fear me. Ow? Sorry, I used up all my energy on that rant. I was out of jokes at the end.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to think that's what happened, yes.
Alright, the male one's down. Now for the female grunt. Will she be the better of the two trainers? Turn 360 degrees and get out of here.
They'll be in the same place.
Is that... Did they just meme? Are they memeing it up right now? Because that is a meme.
Is this why you joined a criminal organization, honey? Because math didn't work out for you?
Wow, what were we just saying about a real job, Helldragon?
Well, apparently a real job isn't going to be up this lady's alley, is it?
Jesus. Oh, did you have to use alley? How misogynistic.
Now you're just mince-meating and picking words over here.
Yeah, I'm trolling myself. Please don't spew at me out of your bottom mouth.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even see all of the mouth, so God only knows what it truly looks like.
The true depths of the Kraken. Wow. Yeah, I think the burn may have lowered my attack or something. I've been meaning to look up what that does. Burn status.
Apparently burn does lower attack.
Let's have a little look-see there. Wow. The featured image is just Paul's Ursaring burning alive. That's pretty metal. Alright, generally, if a Pokemon is burned, it will lose a set amount of HP every turn, and its damage dealt by physical moves will be halved. There you go.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, let's just switch out. Ain't nothing happening there.
Again, slow-mo, he'll be able to take care of it.
Bit of psychic powers. Oh no!
I just watched Stranger Things, guys. Oh!
Oh, I love it. How about Daredevil Season 1?
That's pretty good.
When is Season 3 coming out? Can anyone answer that? I think they're filming right now.
You know, before you reminded me of it, I legit forgot Daredevil was actually a show for that. Mostly when I think of, like, superhero shows, I think of, you know, the DC ones, you know, like Arrow, Flash, things like that. But I remember I saw this great clip from one of the shows that are on. I don't know if you've seen this one. It's Legends of Tomorrow. It's a clip where Gorilla Grodd goes into a college room and says to the guy there that he's going to kill Barack Obama. It's a young Barack Obama in college, and he's going to kill him. I'm like, this is amazing.
Wow.
And then, you know, for a TV budget, that gorilla did not actually look bad, because he was all, like, CGI. I was expecting worse, like a man in, like, a suit or something like that, but that was actually looking pretty good.
To be fair, they could have gotten away with a decent animatronic thing, although I guess, what's the white gorilla called? He was in the Christmas episode of Justice League.
There was a white gorilla?
Yeah, because you have Gorilla Grodd, and then you have another monkey villain who, it's not the Inhumanoids, that's something completely different.
The only other monkey villain I know is, okay, no. There's Monsieur Mala, who, was part of Doom, Doom Patrol villain. Then I know, the Ultra Humanite, I think you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I love that Justice League Christmas episode. Like, it's fucking April when we're recording this. But, Comfort and Joy, look it up. It's one of the most comfy episodes of a cartoon you'll ever watch.
Hi, Lysandre, what's up?
My head is a lion.
Yes, you're still going on that, aren't you?
Hey, he looks dapper. You know, he may be one of the more stylish leaders, even if he is one of the more stupid ones.
So, here's a terrifying thought. His Planet Buster, I think they implied it was about to fucking work, and then he got teleported here. That's the darkest thing of all.
No,
I mean,
worse, it did start to work, but he was warped here.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, let's all have fun in games about fucking, you know, oh, we're taking all the land, we're taking all the weather. No, this man just fired a death laser. Nothing funny about it. This is straight up fucking Cobra Commander. I'm gonna fire a nuke at the entire planet. That's it. So that's actually kind of the worst of them all.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, a terrorist in the strictest of terms, I suppose. By the by, these buttons here, irrelevant. You press one now, doesn't matter. You'll press the other one after the battle.
I always was a Team Magma guy, I guess, so I'll press this one first.
Of course they're red and blue. Or red and orange, I guess, to match Team Flare. If you press the wrong one, you will now be dunked in Nickelodeon slime.
Oh no, the worst fate. Well, yeah, I mean, you've seen the economy, right?
Yeah, it was me. I tanked the Dow Jones. It was me, Lysandre. Oh, son of a bitch.
You bastard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen, so, go! Mightiest Pokemon of all, Punchmon! Kapow!
Why did you tie your big death ray to gigantic cartoon buttons on the back wall, now that I think about it?
I think he's like, Thanos. He secretly wants to lose.
I don't know. Lysandre was... I've said this before. I always thought Team Flare was really fucking lame, and Lysandre in particular was a really lame villain. I mean, look, let's give him props here. He uses a fucking a planet buster. Okay, that's probably the most ballsy evil plan we've seen so far. I'll just fuck it. I'm just gonna kill everybody. There's no game. There's no money. Just fuck you. You're all dead. Fair enough.
I will say, he and his team both have some of the most baller battle themes in the entire series, so he has that going for him.
And that's true, I'll agree with you on that one, actually. The themes are pretty good. And you know, again, he's got the Planet Buster, where he's going to fuck the entire planet, figuratively and literally.
You can't get over that, can you?
Well, no, because it's realistic. I think that's the scariest part, because, listen, mafias are real. And you have things where it's like, oh, we're gonna take all the land, that's cartoonish, we're gonna take all the water, that's cartoonish, whatever the fuck they were doing in Diamond and Pearl, things like that. This man just has a nuke. That's it. I mean, I don't... That's realistic scary, where he just says, I have a nuke, and I'm gonna fucking use it, and you're all dead.
I suppose that's why horror can be so effective. Like, yeah, it uses fantastical elements, but some of the best horror films are grounded in reality a lot of the time.
That's true. Although Terminator was really good, even though it was sci-fi.
Well, I don't know, I saw a metal man walking around the other day, although it could have been just a guy wearing like a silver tracksuit. You know me, I don't get out much.
What, during that heat wave, are you sure he didn't burst into flames too?
This was another day, like a few days ago, and also it's a fake anecdote, so it would have been raining anyway. Keep up, please.
Ah, there we go, okay. As we know, all the weather over there in the UK is completely fake.
This Hodgecrow. He is a bit of a motherfucker. Don't try and take him on with a bug type, by the way, because he has a fire type move, and let me just look this up here. It's called Heat Wave, funnily enough.
There we go, alright. Okay, so I guess it's more real than we thought.
Yep. Alright, these are the Pokemon Lysandre has in Ultra Sun. Minechow, Honchkrow, Pyroar, Gyarados, with a Gyarados eye, so it can Mega Evolve, and Xerneas. And obviously in Ultra Moon, he has Evital instead of Xerneas.
Oh, okay, so they actually do change that up for him. That's good.
Same with Cyrus, actually. Like, in this version, he has Dialga. In the Ultra Moon, he has Palkia.
Okay, so that gives you a tiny bit of replay value if you really wanted to do the Rainbow Rock arc twice, so...
Yeah, you just keep Dark Pulsing me. We're gonna be here a while with my stalling on strategy.
I really kind of wish he had that Honchkrow just kind of perched on his arm for that, because those two would actually look kind of boss as fuck together.
I like that picture of Ash, like, holding Talonflame or whatever, or his pre-evolved form, and its weight is like, wow, it's 60 pounds? Man, how strong are Ash's forearms?
Okay, well, 60 pounds, that's you can do that. Like, a human person can lift something 60 pounds. I used to bench, like, 150. It's not great numbers, of course, but, I mean, you know, not bench, I'm sorry, like, squat. Not great numbers, obviously, but it can be done. But then we're talking about shit where Ash is picking up, like, whole tree trunks and throwing them at people. Well,
the context here is that Ash is, like, permanently 10 years old, so I don't know if he'd have the muscle mass to do that, because he doesn't work out.
That's true. I don't know, really, when you think a little bit too hard about Pokemon, it always just kind of falls apart. Man, I cannot believe this cartoon anime about fighting animals does not hold up under any sort of analysis. Weird.
What do you like? I'm very thankful to him for using Will-o'-the-Wisp and simply burning me instead of going straight for, like, Fire Blast, because that will allow me to get off one of these and hopefully KO it.
Hopefully, but I guess we'll have to see.
No, I did the bad move.
You did do the bad move, you're right.
I like Pyroar, but it's a little bit bland at the end of the day. Like, he's got the main with the Fire Blast kanji, or just Fire kanji, going for it, which is pretty baller, but other than that, I think it's just like the rest of him. Like, the rest of it's just like dull, whitish brown.
You are now manually remembering that there's a female version of this with no mane.
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
This is true. Although I do agree with what you said, where it's like the front is good, but then the rest just kind of stops being good. Like, if the rest of it was red, I think it would have worked out a little better.
Just a slight tinge of red. Doesn't need to be like the floor that we're currently standing on. Doesn't need to be that dark. Oh boy, here we go, .gif. This motherfucker was a run killer. Well, him and Xerneas. Xerneas more so. He was the second in command with his Gyarados. This battle took me about 5 tries. I would say he's the hardest next to Giovanni.
Wow, really? Huh.
Yeah, the easiest is, well, I'll give you, like, easiest to hardest. Archie, Getis, Maxie, Cyrus, although I think Cyrus and Maxie are interchangeable. Then we have Lysandre, and then we have Giovanni.
So it's good to see a Mega Evo kind of come out and play, because I mean, if you're going to be fighting Lysandre, you might as well kind of deal with it.
Don't forget that Gyarados has shedded its flying type, so now it's water and dark.
Well, it's still going to die to electric and death.
No, my perfect move, I cannot kick him in the face.
Man, that was our best strategy, too.
Oh boy, yeah. I had such good takes earlier on as well, where I just like swept Mega Gyarados in like a couple of turns. Like he's going to use Stone Edge. There we go. He's going to use Stone Edge, which very nearly wipes me. And the next turn, I got really good RNG, and it basically missed me, and I KO'd it with like Bug Buzz. Not so this time, I'm afraid.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of that's the nature of the beast, so to speak. The Ultra Beast, if you will. Alright.
It's not an Ultra Beast though, mate. It's a Mega Pokemon.
Well, there's some adjective in there. Ultra, Mega, Super, Turbo, Fighting, Raccoon, Ultra, Fighting, Miracle Bomber.
I can't wait for the Championship Edition Pokemon in Gen 8.
Oh god, that'll be terrible. Don't even make a joke about that.
Can we just have some more Megas, though? Like, it's been a few years now since X and Y came out. You think they would have come up with some new ones?
Mega Electrode.
Just one ball on top. No, he turns it upside down and then spins it around. Ooh, now my butt is my face and my face is my butt.
He's a completely different character now.
Nostalgic. Jeez, Char. Like, you want to give other people some of those EXP points?
Well, you did decide to use a traded Pokemon as part of your main team.
I guess. Alright, now here's the thing with Xerneas. Moonblast hits like a fucking tank, and he can take a licking and keep on kicking. Also, if he casts Geomancy, I say cast like it's fucking Magic the Gathering, you're going to be in for a hell of a shock.
You may as well call it casting. I mean, shit, so many games derive itself from shit like Dungeons & Dragons anyway. And, you know, similar media for that. So, I mean, hell, in, even like, Overwatch, for example, they'll call abilities, they call it casting, just casting this ability for that. So you may as well.
What Geomancy does is not going to show in this fight because I got really lucky with RNG. It's a non-damaging fairy type move, and what it does, you charge on the first turn. On the second turn, the user's special attack, special defense, and speed increase by 2 stages.
Oof, yeah, that's kind of stiff.
And that's pretty nasty if you take into account the Xerneas' stats, which I will once I can get to the page. I'm scrolling down now, please bear with me. It's coming. Alright, it has a special attack of 131. So yeah, you let him use Geomancy to power up that Moonblast, and you're deader than Pokken competitively, I suppose.
Which of the legendaries do you prefer? Do you prefer Xerneas or Yveltal? I think I said that right.
It's funny, Xerneas and Yveltal both straddle a line for me, and I guess Zygarde as well, where I like them, but sometimes I also am kind of meh on them, but I think just in terms of aesthetics, I have to go for Xerneas. I just like the idea of, like this world stag.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, like, I like Yveltal a little bit more, but Xerneas is classy as fuck. I actually really like the design. Wasn't it like a callback to, like, you know, something from, like, the, you know, like Norse mythology or something like that? I believe it was.
Yes, let me have a little look here. Let's see. Trivia. Xerneas' appearance is based on a cervid, more specifically the extinct species Eutladorosaries, in the shape of a letter X. Additionally, Xerneas may be based on Ygbrynir and the 4 stags, Dane, Dvalin, Dunir, and Duberor of Norse mythology. The dude resides in Valhalla, eating the foliage of Leoror, with glowing horns that drip with dew. According to the poetic Edda, the 4 stags resided in the trunk of the World Tree, Yggdrasil, and ate its branches and fresh shoots. Alternatively, Xerneas may be based on Cernunnos of Celtic mythology, a life-giving deity known as the Horned God and associated with antlers.
It's a deer.
It is. No, it's a stag. Deer is female.
Ah, well, there's some animal somewhere.
But yeah, Xerneas is pretty based. I'm kind of been meaning to go back to, like, Pokemon X. Not our playthrough, just in general, because Flame was gushing about it, and I was like, really? Your taste is usually questionable, but I don't know if I can accept this coming from you.
My taste is always questionable.
Yep, we certainly did beat you. He doesn't really seem to care, honestly.
Well, you know, I'll just go get another gigantic planet buster. I'll just buy one, it's fine.
All he wanted was a child to stop his evil ways back in the day, but alas, there were none apparently.
Well, he's got no commitment, that's why he sucks.
What's fucked up as well is either the protagonist didn't exist, like the universe these guys came from, or they all died in the ensuing carnage.
Yeah, that's always nice.
EUs are fucked up, man. Wait, EU? I meant AU. Oh, wow. No, I'm a Remainer, I swear. I didn't vote for Brexit.
You mean ew, don't you?
Ew, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Guzma's still going over there.
Yeah? Just Bart and Lisa going at it.
Well, you got any more of those Rage candy bars?
Nope, the cake of rage is gone. I think Giovanni came in and took it, actually, which was pretty shitty of him. Aw, Rotom loves us so much that he's gonna let us use his dark powers.
Finally! Well, not finally, it's more like yes, again.
Teddy bear?
Digimon? I don't know.
Digital monsters. Digimon, all the champions. Thank you. I was wondering about that. Alright guys, we've got 2 more leaders to take down, Cyrus and Getis if you're not keeping track, before we can reach Giovanni. So join us next time for the penultimate part of the Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough.